Hello, this is Stellarum, back for another episode of Stellarum FTB. So on the last episode, we did a little bit of power and that sort of thing. I've made a couple changes since then to my base, and I'm actually going to be, I've got a couple things kind of testing in there, and I'm going to be building kind of out this way. So I want to build a bit of a tunnel here, kind of going down a little bit, and then into a building that's going to kind of sit in this area here, and that's going to be where my inventory is. And then I've also, you can see I've gotten rid of the button, or sorry, I didn't get rid of the button. Now I've gotten rid of the button, but I also added carpenter's pressure plates. And the idea is I'm going to be adding a bit of a walkway here so they won't kind of stick out on the grass as much. I just got to get around to that. So now I can just walk in and I go right in. So I've been testing some stuff over here. I've got transfer nodes and some extra utility pipes, transfer pipes, and I've been testing how to do some sorting stuff. I'm not thrilled with how it's working, and one of the main reasons why I did this was mostly because I didn't really have a lot of ender pearls. And since then I've actually had a bit of luck. If I come down here, you can see I've got my smeltery down here, and I actually found a dungeon with a whole bunch of ender lilies. So this is really great. I can get ender pearls from these plants. So they grow and they produce ender pearls. Which is fantastic. So I'm just going to use the first few and create, they grow better on endstone. So I think if I start creating a bunch of endstone down here, and I'll get these faster, so it'll just go better. So I'm going to use the smeltery to set up the endstone. So that's one part. The second part of what I've been doing is I kind of created these sub-basements by using covers here. So you can see, let me actually go, and then the other thing that I've done here is I added some elevators. I did manage to get a couple ender pearls, and I created a few elevators. So I put one here and one down in my machine room down here. So now if I want to go back upstairs, I just hit space and I'm up. Awesome. So it gives me a quick way to move around my base, and as long as I have a steady supply of ender pearls, I'm going to be doing pretty well. And with those ender lilies, I'm going to eventually have a little bit more of a steady supply of ender pearls. So what I'm going to be doing, and actually what I should show you here, I've got this set up so that it's automatically smelting, so it's pulverizing everything in here, and then it's putting all the items into the alloy smelter. And this is on furnace mode, so it's just smelting everything up, and now I have access to all my stuff over here. It also pulls out, so this, if I go in here and go into config IO, this side here is on push-pull. So right now it's smelting up iron. But if I look, I've got some ferrous metal over here. And this is actually waiting. It's going to be pulled from the alloy smelter once it's done with all the iron, and then probably like the lead and the copper that's being pulverized right now. So that's basically that. Let me just double check how we're doing on power. This is running alright. It's kind of getting eaten into with the capacitor. This has been running for a little while, so it does take a little bit. Let's drop a few more coal in there. That probably can't hurt. So that'll give just a little bit of a power boost, and it should go pretty well. So that's basically it. I did use the extra utilities pipes down here. I'm probably going to just leave this set up as is, and then I'll just pipe in anything into this chest here that I need. So that's pretty much how I'm going to be doing that, but I'm going to probably use Ender IO conduits. So let's just walk up here, and one of the reasons why I wanted to have this was I could do all my conduit stuff up here and just have conduits dropping from the coming up from the floor or dropping down from the ceiling, that sort of thing. It makes it really nice and easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and try to design my little building over here. And in the meantime, I just want to show you around and kind of give you guys a bit of an idea of what I'm going to be doing. And then I'll probably come back and I'll do the sorting system with you guys. So let me know what you guys think. If you think the Ender IO is a better way than the transfer pipes or vice versa, or some other system. If you think I should be using something else, just let me know and I'll definitely consider it, and I'll talk about why I'm doing it the way I am. The main drawback for the Ender IO conduits, if we go to conduit, just like that, the item conduits do require pulsating iron, which requires it requires ender pearls. So I need one ender pearl to create one ingot, along with an iron ingot. But then with that, I can craft the item conduits, and one ingot will get me 9 of these nuggets, and with 3 of them, so with one ingot I'll be able to get basically 24 of these. So one ender pearl for 24 item conduits, it's not terribly bad, but as long as I have a bit of a supply of ender pearls. So that's what I'm gonna have to work on, and I'm definitely working towards that with the ender lilies. So hopefully that'll kind of sate my need for ender pearls, but we'll see. You never know. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay. Hey guys. Okay, so I'm back. I've got my base extended over here. If we come in here, so I've got all the chests have been cleared out, so this one is the only one that's remaining. And of course I go and derp that up, but that's alright. Let's just put that there, and I'll do this and just set them the right way. So this is going to be my input chest. So I'm going to come back when I do any mining. I'm going to come back and just send everything in there, and vice versa. So and when I go out and I do some gathering of resources out in the world, I'll just come back and store all the stuff back there. So now this is my storage room. I don't have anything hooked up yet, but I'll be doing that probably this episode actually. So let's go down into the basement here, into our machine room. So I've moved stuff around a bit. I've kind of cleared out some space. And if we come up here, so this is where all my chests are. So I can run all the cabling down here in relative comfort and ease, and I can do all the machine type stuff down here, and this is what I have access to. So you can see this goes right up to that block there. So what I'm going to be doing is, first off, whenever I get some or I go mining, I want to automatically process my ores. So this is set up to be able to do that. So if I take, let's say, a couple iron and some lead and some aluminum and stick that in there, it should start processing them. Or maybe not. Maybe I have to move this back one block. Let's try that. Alright. That there. We can put that right like that. Let's just, not what I wanted to do. We do north as an insert. No. North is extract. And always active. And then south is insert. Like that. Perfect. Now if we do that, and we put a couple of these ores in there, it automatically starts pulverizing them. And this should be furnace only. So now that it's furnace only, it's automatically putting all the dust in there and automatically smelting it up. Perfect. So it seems to be working pretty well. And that's filling up in here, which has already got a bunch of stuff in here. I've turned some of this into blocks just to try to keep it a little bit more compact. And then I've got this as, whenever I get secondary outputs here, this should pick up on anything. And in particular, it picks up on cinnabar, which can't actually be smelted into anything. And so this filter here automatically takes out the cinnabar and puts it into this chest. And then from here, this chest is going to be connected up to my main sorting system up here. So that'll probably be kind of going up right there, I'd say. But I'll figure out exactly how to get that set up. So let's go up here into this room here, and our let's just see if I can find it here. Our block, that's where our sorting is going to be, so that's going to be in the way. Go ahead and put you down there. And what I think I'm going to do is just route it. You know what? I can route it right down there. Like it's already set up for that. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to route you. This might take a bit, but that's alright. Just like that. Now we can go down here. How are these guys doing anyways? I have gotten a few ender pearls. But it does grow relatively slowly. As soon as I get... I needed some ender pearls to create the item conduits, but the next ender pearls I'm getting, I'm going to change all this dirt into endstone. So I need to cook that up in the smeltery and go ahead and do that. Okay, so these... Now I'm going to run this right along here. Can it not... Oh. Okay, let's run it down here. That'll be good enough. So probably up like that. And then what I'm going to do is, for the time being, do I have an extra? I do not have an extra chest, eh? Okay. Let me go... Okay, that one's empty, so I'm just going to grab that one for the time being. Do I need anything else up here? I don't think so. Okay. So I'm going to stick a chest right there, and I'm going to configure this so that it's insert mode. And then we're going to want to set up the filter so that we can send all of our ores to be smelted down here. Okay, so we've got a line running down here. So there's that line that we ran across over here. So we just need to set this up. That's not what I wanted to do. We need to set this up so it inserts. We're going to give it a higher priority, and then we're going to use a basic item filter. So to do this, let's just set it up with the basic ores. Yeah, let's use that. We're not going to have enough for all the ores that we want to process, but let's just stick gold in there for now. So this item filter is not isn't good enough to be able to do everything that we want it to do, so we're going to have to get an advanced item filter. To get an advanced item filter, we're going to need Z logic controllers. And to get Z logic controllers, we're going to need a slice and splice machine. So that's going to be a little bit difficult, but and we're going to need to go to the ender for that. But we'll see how it goes. I'll figure it out for next episode. But for now, we'll make do with the basic item filter, and then we'll kind of go from there. So now, if I go up into my sorting system here, actually I gotta go all the way up. Let's head over here. If I go up my elevator, there we go. And I go over into my chest, and let me just dump a few things in there. So let's dump some ores. There's just a couple different kinds. Let's even dump some uranium. Let's dump these cobblestone covers, and those, and those. And it should be taking these things. Should start sorting. Are they not? You know what? It might not be working quite that well yet. Hold on a second. I don't think I have it on extract mode. That's probably what it is. So if I go back up here, well, that's no good. Let's use some sand because it's right here. Alright, so let's get up here. Get that. Extract always active, and now I can hear stuff going on down there. So let's head back down there. Let's grab this sand and go down here. So it sounds like stuff is happening over here. It inserted the ores in there. It started processing these right away. And it's all good. Perfect. So now let's just go up here. And we can see in here, can I not access? I guess I can't, eh? Oops. It's a bit of a bad spot to be. Where does my dirt go? My dirt is in here. Okay. So stick that there. Okay, so that's very temporary, but whatever. So this is the stuff that was put into that chest. This is going to be heading over to my sorting. As I said before, the ferrous, the silver, and the uranium does not fit into that filter, so for now it will just be sending over there, and I'll have to figure out another way to be able to get those ores processed. So now we can actually come and let's send this around here. Just like that. Now, I need to go back upstairs. Just like that. It is night right now, so just trying to take a quick look around here and see which way is probably the best. So the one problem with these barrels is we might want to actually move them out one, just so we have room. I know I could do some conduit facades and that sort of stuff, but I think what I want to do, actually what I could do is just do that. So yeah, that looks good. Okay, that should work. So let's go ahead and break these back down here, and I can head out all the way up here. And that should be all we need to do, really. And now we can start configuring filters on... That one didn't need it. Okay, so I can put this back up there. Okay, so now all I need to do is take some of these item conduits and send them along here. Where did my item conduits go? Did they end up in diggers or miners? No. Did I use them all up? I must have used them all up. Alright. So I'm going to need some more ender pearls very soon. You know what? I'm going to grow some more ender pearls, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we have another pulsating iron ingot. Let's head over here and make some conduits. So let's go ahead and do that. That should be good. So now we got some more item conduits. Perfect. Alright, so now let's head back upstairs or up into this secondary crawl space here. And if we just kind of plug these up along here, just like so, it'll kind of connect everything all together here. And then from here, we just need to really, let's see here. So if we just like so. So if we connect these right along the bottom here, we'll be able to connect all this up together. Just like so. Perfect. And now, all we have to do is set up each one of these filters here. Oops, I always do the wrong one there. Okay, so if we do that, we go to insert mode, and then we can set up our filter, and we can have it all set up properly. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do insert on all of them, and then we're going to start setting up the filters, and we probably won't be able to set them all up, but we'll have some of them started. So if we do insert, you know, I'm going to bring them all down to -1 for now, just so that I can set it up properly. Actually, maybe -2, and then we'll set up kind of our catch-all will be -1. -2 like that. That's -2. That's -2. The barrels are pretty easy. You just set them up to insert and give them a high priority. So if we go east, we give them a priority of 2. So this is the first place that an item will look to be inserted into. And since they're barrels, they only accept certain types of items. So that actually makes it really easy to set that up. Let's do that. Okay. I can remember to switch these. So this is the Britannia one. So what I'm going to do is I'll set up a mod item filter. And I want to be able to add Okay, I gotta figure out how to work this. I want to basically set this up to say only take Britannia, but it doesn't want to configure. I think there is a way to do that. I just can't remember how. Let me look that up, and in between episodes I'll figure out how to add that. And that should be all. I think I'm gonna craft a few more. Do I have more paper? Not really, eh? So I'm gonna have to craft some more filters. So if I go like that, and I grab some paper, let's head over here and let's just craft something really quick. Should be good. Have any wood in here? Of course I don't. Okay, so let's go upstairs. So to craft an item filter, we need hoppers. And then we just put a bunch of paper around it. Oh, and that did not give me enough. Go back here really quick. Just grow a bit of sugar cane. Apparently I'm tired today. There we go. Okay. So let's head back up there. Make this into paper. Just like so. And now we can do a hopper in the middle. These around the edge like so. So now we have a basic item filter. Let's set it up for... where do I want to... So that's going to be wood, that's going to be food, that's seeds, that's a bunch of random stuff. Let's set this one up for, yeah, we'll set that one up for stone type blocks. So let me get a couple here. So we'll want mossy cobble in there. Gravel will go somewhere else. We'll put quarried stone, marble, salt, limestone, and then these three. Perfect. Actually, I might not have enough room, but that's alright. We'll do what we can. So if we do that, okay, if we smack that like that, and then we can put our basic item filter in here. Let's set it up with diorite, granite, limestone, quarried stone, and marble. We're going to say ignore metadata. And of course I put it in the wrong side. So let's take that out, do insert. Keeps all that, which is pretty nice. And insert mode, and that's good. And then this, let's see, this is the Britannia one. We're probably going to want to have one set up right here. This is going to be another, one more. We don't have enough cable here yet. Okay, I'm going to set up a few more things here. I'm going to set up a chest here, and that's going to be my catch-all. So if I go and I sort everything, it should catch it there. What I'm going to need, though, is some more filters and that sort of stuff. So I think I'm going to leave that for next episode, or I'll probably do it between episodes. If there's anything particular of how I've done things, I'll show you guys between the episodes. But for now, I think the system is starting to come together. So all my ores end up in here, and they automatically get processed. That's already happening. Oh, I haven't connected these yet. That's something I should take care of. I won't have quite enough. Good. All right. But yeah, so I think that's how it's going to be working, and I think by the time next episode runs around, it should be working pretty well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.